Well, now we know who we're dealing with. Now we know what type of people we're dealing with. After Charlie Kirk was shot and killed, a lot of people went on the internet to celebrate his murder, his assassination. And as sad as that was, as disturbing as it was for a lot of you guys, I wasn't surprised. But now you guys can see who you're dealing with. All these people talk about, you're going to hear a lot of people say tone down the rhetoric. You're going to hear a lot of people talk about looking for common ground, all this stuff. Well, you tell me what you see. Some people said that, hey, he was a proponent of gun rights, and that they sort of use that to make jokes about him being shot. Hey, now you see people for who they truly are. Just like the situation on the train in Charlotte. Young lady was stabbed to death, and people didn't even try to help her. I mean, you're seeing reality, and it's not just. I won't say it's just about culture, because culture is a reflection of who you really are. I mean, it's part of culture is how you do things, your values, your traditions. That's culture. And if I'm a part of an organization, a corporation that's toxic, part of a group, an organization that's toxic, it's going to have a toxic culture. But you're not going to really change the culture until you address the individuals inside of that corporation, inside of that office building or whatever. If you have toxic people there, it doesn't matter how good a lot of people's intentions are. All it takes is one person to really ruin things and sort of make it a bad environment. So that's just something to keep in mind. But the latest on the Charlie Kirk situation, they arrested a 22-year-old. Apparently, his father turned him in. His father identified him. Trump thanked law enforcement and a minister for the situation. And a lot of people are asking what's going to happen next. There's people. A lot of people on the right went on the internet talking about, "Oh, this is war, blah blah." This, I think, the right will do what it usually does. So that's what I think. I don't think there's going to be a civil war or anything like that. I just don't. And of course, we're being fed the story that, oh, well, this 22-year-old acted alone. Okay. It's always a lone shooter. I get it. We've seen this program before. And of course, people are now speculating that, oh, Charlie Kirk was starting to ask questions about Israel and all this stuff. What really popped out in my mind is, okay, I wonder, well, people now see what their neighbors are like. And a lot of people in this world just don't give a damn about other human beings. Putting politics aside, they just don't care. We had a breakdown of the American family, which meant that you got a lot of boys being raised without fathers. They have a serious lack of discipline, serious problem with authority. They're not connected with their family. They're not connected with their community. It's hard to give a damn about your community when your own father didn't give a damn about you. Weak communities mean just a weaker nation. And this is a certain reality about the state of our world. A lot of human beings are like, hey, I'm not going to get involved because I don't want to get in trouble trying to stand up to a bad guy. I don't want to get involved because I just don't care about that particular human being, because it could be skin color, it could just be I just don't give a damn. And that means that when this country faces some serious challenges, some serious security challenges, a lot of us are going to be on our own. And we can try our best to change the culture, but if the people remain the same, if we have a lot of broken families, we have a lot of people who don't care about the community, it's going to be difficult to change a culture. So it's a lot of talk about culture. I've talked about it before. I'm just starting to get to the point where, it's we can't blame other people. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I hear a lot of people in the black conservatives blaming the Democratic Party for what's going on with black cities, and I'm not going to stop talking about the Democratic Party when it comes to black cities or whatever. The fact of the matter is, the cities are what they are because of the people who live in those cities. Okay, it makes no sense blaming other people. It's the people. So if you do your best to help your community, but I don't think it's fair just blaming one particular party. I think the Democratic Party exploited the problems in certain communities, black communities, and they exploited them for their own interests. And they made things worse. But at a certain point, people, regardless of what community you're in, with the country or whatever, we got to start looking at the people. And I saw a lot of people of different colors or backgrounds celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, assassination. And there's another incident where a woman was set on fire on a subway. Remember that story? It's the people. It's the people. Maybe culture can influence people. Do you really think trying to promote a positive culture is gonna? Well, you can have a really toxic culture, but if you have certain morals and if you're just a decent person, you're not going to start doing evil simply because people around you are doing evil. So, I mean, is culture something that reflects who the people, the population really is? Is there something, or is it a driving force? It drives. I think it starts with the family. I think it's a bigger. I think that type of culture is more important than the greater culture outside the home. So, you guys share your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget the future belongs to those who prepare for it today.